LZ started playing on the terrorist side because play around they're able to play around their own rotation, they're able to play around their own rules, so they're more comfortable compared to Swag Esports when they were playing on the terrorist side. But anyway, this is the next map. It's on the map of Mirage. This is where utilities is going to be so crucial phase. Let's see how it goes.
Definitely, the last round is going to be coming up to determine who gets to choose their side here. It looks like Swag Esports will win it out. I'm sure they would want to start off here on towards the CT side, and they will. And this is going to be a little better here for them to get to start out on towards the easy side. You don't have to overthink. All you gotta do is react to what the T side does, what Team LZ brings up to the table. Go for the retakes, and you are good to go. While on the attacker side, you've got to play it smart. You've got to use your utilities to set up the executions and all that. And it's just a big headache. But look at this. 4 players here from the side of Team LZ going to be making their way towards middle. And just spreading it out here. Going for all-out chaos. And my goodness, MSG actually takes down one towards short. Simon comes in towards Nest, and they're everywhere. Each and every site, there is at least one player just going in for the kill. And now it's a 3v3 situation. And they have yet to secure any of these 2 sites. So looks like there is one of the players there in towards Apps. He will get taken out here, so B site should be open for business. And now it is a 2v2 situation, and an interesting strat. A very, very dominating round here. And look at the position that his teammate already has. Look at the position that Cold is holding in towards the market. 2 players here right in front of him, and they have no clue at all.
You know, it was beautiful pickup as well.
Ooh.
1v1. Boxy holding a line, but he spotted him out towards bench, try to go for the couple of attacks. But remember, Fatboy Paula, he has the Glock in hand, and he's getting a little bit closer as well. Just had to go for the couple straight, drops down the stinker, but Boxy finds the tag he was looking for. Didn't even need to spam or try to land the shot on the second shot. First shot is all he needs, and that's going to be able to secure the round here for Swag Esports. But honestly, let's be honest. I want to say something crazy.
Team LZ.
Wait, Team LZ?
He didn't even go for the defuse. He just had no more time.
Oh, no time. Oh, yes, shoot. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. I'm so flabbergasted because I'm still so shocked at the fact that smooth he was at that mid when at transitioning. He didn't even stop to jump onto that ledge before getting to sniper's nest. He just instantly got there and got the pickup towards Jonga. I'm like, yo, that's too smooth. Man. That's absolutely smooth. Boxy though. Sadly missing the first shot and gets flashed at the same time. That's gonna be so punishing for him as well. Check Leon at the same time to spray through the smoke to get him as well. 2 members out before the count. Gara has the Eagles not landing the shots, but not landing the kills though for the team here. And all that's left is dear Gara. Gara, the last man standing. And also the leader of the Sand Tribe here for the Ninja Clan, not working out at all for this game, as Simon will be the one that have the final say and put him down to the ground here. Team LZ looking pretty strong, a little bit close to that first round, although yes, it was a little bit confusing for it might be mistaken for everyone because of that one beautiful play from Boxy. But time just ran out and Team LZ still in the lead 2-0. You can't ask for a better start at all.
Not at all. I really thought that they would have won it as well, but I didn't even notice the time was ticking so low already. I was, oh wow, because last game on Twitch Dusty Swag Esports also won out the pistol round. But look at this, the amount of aggression here coming in from Team LZ. A couple of players here, all 5 players here from Team LZ making their way towards middle. Mid control is here for them, and a couple of players will actually get dinked down to about 20 HP. However, AKs will reign supreme here over these USPs. They will be able to get those shots off. Ishtar with that jumping max 10 plays. And, well, that's 3-0 now. And well, Swag Esports should be able to go for that buy-up.
Oh, yeah. Good buys. And also, you must understand, Mirage is also pretty much a CT-sided map as well. So seeing both Spike and Zero going with the double openings, which is totally fine. You're going to be having one towards guarding that mid from Sniper's Nest. Potentially, the other one could juggle between A main, CT main here, or go straight towards this B side holding out the apartments from Market, or Well, it really depends on how they want to play around this. But look at the aggressiveness towards this mid. They're going to be dedicating 2 people there from connector here. But Cole's already down on the side, and he actually got assisted from a flash from his own teammate. As Zero will be the downfall for Gara, but Zero is able to at least buy back or trade it off as he gets the final kill with the ARP kill as well. Jack Leon is already down to the side, was able to find Simon Neo, able to try to turn things around here, and they are still in the lead. But however, the bomb, the C4 has already been planted as well, and now it begins the retake, and there's no other utility. Boxy has the smoke and the flash, but they need to set themselves up before they push onto the site itself.
Definitely. Oh, Jack Leon's doing work here as well here. Ishtar 1v3 is not going to make it work at all here. Swag Esports will go for the defuse this time, and they should be able to take their first round. But man, how fast was that execution there coming in from the side of Team LZ? As soon as the round started, they set up 2 players towards Palace, rushing in towards that A site. Smokes and flashes were all out. I mean, the players in towards connector for Swag Esports, they were like, what's going on? It's too fast. This must be the biggest fake in the world. But man, they managed to get that plant down. They managed to secure that bonus money. But Swag Esports just won out those duels when it came to their retake here. So once again, we'll be able to bring out that double op setup once again here towards this round. Now they have to be very careful, because I think Swag Esports has warmed up a little bit cold here, feeling the heat in towards A main. He gets the 1-tap on towards Spike, 1-2-5 towards the top of ticket. And my word, what a shot that was. He does get traded out. Jack Leons gets spotted here towards bottom of connector, but not before taking down Simon with that hopeful spray towards A short. 2v2 now, and one of these players, they have to go retrieve the bomb that was left here towards the outside of TV room.
Well, the crazy thing about it as well, I think Team LZ, they didn't expect too much of a retaliation, hence why the bomb was actually placed back a little bit first. They were playing a little bit default. They want to try to pick up some kills, trying to force out some utilities, but a lot more losses than expected here. However, still doable for Team LZ. It's still a 2v2. But they're not, of course, not having the best of health either. But if you think of it this way, they will have the man advantage, because 2 remaining members of Swag Esports has no choice but to split the manpower to have their watchful eyes on A and B at the same time. But Boxy, he has the farmers in hand. Oh, he's actually going to miss the shot.
Man.
It's going to get spotted out, allowing MSG to push forward into the site itself. But check it out. Ishtar is really comfortably set in the market with the ARP. And we already seen his play in Dust 2. He has never missed a shot. No, he still got it. Oh, no, never mind. I was so confused because the observer swapped screens. I thought Ishtar missed. Like, I thought he de-scoped and missed a shot. Yo, observer. Observer bamboozled me for a second there. But still, thank you so much, observer. You guys are still the best for showing all our viewers and us casters the best of views in this game between these 2 amazing teams. But yeah, coming back to the game phase, that's pretty much the situation. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of close rounds coming from between both of these orgs. What really comes out just some of the plays, and Cole finding the first initial shot.
That is just unfortunate. Cole just on a rampage here, hitting those headshots. Will eventually get traded out, and it will be a very quick round here to Swag Esports. They are just really using their firepower to their advantage there, and well, it's not looking too great here for the side of Swag Esports. They are starting on towards that CT side, however, they're not making things work. As soon as they get the buy up, I think they should be able to get enough utility here to actually force out and stall the players here from the side of Team LZ. I mean, Team LZ, all they're doing is going in. They're just going for fights. They don't really have any proper strats. They just say, go mid, okay, go mid. And see what happens when they're there. As long as they win their fights, they're good to go. But what if they go up against a stronger team? You know, it's going to be a little more tough. But look at this aggression coming in. Swag Esports trying to find an opening here. Gara does take down Cole, so that is great so far. Taking the initiative to get aggressive towards a main. Well, on the other hand, MSJ already has the position in towards Nest. Jack Leon's checks. They take him out here, and Boxy will get taken out for getting a little too aggressive there towards B main. You don't have to do that. You already have the man advantage. But Zier will be able to come in for that trade. So now it's Ishtar alongside with Fatboy Pala in a 2v4 situation. Swag Esports, they are looking a lot better, rather than compared to the previous rounds, that's for sure. Hits that first shot, Ishtar will be able to pick up the trade. However, it's a 1v3 and he's got about 18 HP left. 50 seconds here on towards the clock and he will get taken out. So I want to point out something here from the side of Swag Esports. They actually do not break the vents that leads into Nest from CT.
Oh yeah.
Which is super smart because I don't see a lot of teams doing this, but that just not breaking the vents allows the team to actually take the mid control. And if the T side actually takes Nest, they can't flank and make their way in towards Market without making the noise. Correct. So they can leave Nest open. They can leave mid open as long as they keep that Nest vents closed. And, well, they can easily just check jungle. But look at this push coming in from MSJ. A little too courageous, a little ambitious coming in from the side of Team LZ here as the B rush is on the way. They have no idea about Simon. But Simon actually gets caught off guard here. A beautiful flick coming in from Zier. But the trades come out. And it's a 3v1 here on towards the B side. Shaq Leon's by himself now. And my word, they did not see that one coming.
I mean, of course, that's the whole idea of this rush. Is
the classic rush B.
Yeah, the classic rush B. It works. It's great. But most importantly, you must understand why the rush works and why Team LZ decides to implement it in this round in particular, or after a certain round. Because in the last round itself, Swag Esports decides to play the holdout because they understand we're CT, not necessarily we have to push out. We have great corners, we have great angles. The reason why it's CT favored because so many utilities needs to be committed, and most importantly, very tight corridors and angles that the terrorist has to push through. So Team LZ realized that okay, they're going to be playing around the corners and angles. We just have to rush them before they get set up and get comfortable. And now MSJ started things off beautifully, but Spike coming in casually at the side of the smoke, at the corner of the smoke, able to get a beautiful drop down. But Cole does it a little bit more painful and better. But then again, look at this. They are on an eco round. They didn't buy. They only have upgraded pistols here with 2D Eagles here remaining against an AK-47 and an ARC. The shot is important, but he's a little bit too low. Cole will be the one to have the final say, and even the one to end the round in this game. But then again, but look at it this way, Face. That's a lot of damage. Okay, not superior damage to the, not like groundbreaking damage to the economy, but that is going to be forcing Team LZ 3 members to go for the rebuy because the rounds has been bouncing back and forth. Team LZ hasn't been winning like straight in a row so far in this towards the mid-game stage here of this first half. So Swag Esports on an eco round doing so much damage, I think that's a good job already. Like it's a play. Yeah.
Definitely, even if they do take down a couple more members here, that's going to put LZ in a bad spot in terms of money here. Jack Leon's getting very aggressive there towards that underpass position. Does take down MSJ, turns into a 4v4, but oh, he doesn't spot the player in towards the smoke. Jack Leon's is going to get taken out as well. And now it's a 4v2. An opening has been made here on towards that A side. And look at the aggression here coming in from Ishtar. Beautiful blind shot here coming in from Spike, though. My word. Great stuff indeed. Now, Spike, not Spike the bomb, sorry. Yikes. Will be planted on towards that A site as it is going to be a tough one because they do not have any kits here. They do have a couple of utility to work with, but 10 seconds to defuse, that's an eternity. 5 seconds is already a long time, man. So we'll see how it goes here. Does take down Fatboy Paula, getting a little too close towards a ninja, but Simon will get that nasty flick on towards the head of Zier.
You know, the worst part about it as well is that Simon, on top of double stacks, by the way, he already knows the part where his cursor or crosshair was already aiming at is bangable. It can be shot through, especially with the AK-47. All he has to do is just hear a couple of footsteps and just spray down. It may not get a kill. If it does get a kill, it's big, and it did. It did get a kill, and it's super big for Team LZ here. Now the point is they're making their lead so significant, and now they lost mid control. They lost Spike here. They lost their Opera here, or at least not Opera. At least one of their mid peakers here, and more people are falling down like flies. Yes, as they slowly picked off members one by one. And funnily enough, he does go down, but that's because he was actually pushing forward very aggressively, leading to a CQC situation, allowing the pistol to try to take the aim here. Gara able to find Fatboy Pala, big kill, big drop as well. But right now, two of these remaining members have to split up their resources to defend the side here. And Simon, of course, with the AK-47, will have the upper hand on Gara, and Colt not too far behind. Team LZ still in the lead, 9-2 here, but two members on Team LZ will still have to go for the rebuy.
Ooh, man. Double up setup here is going to be coming out here for the side of Swag Esports. On Spike and Zier, they have been hitting their shots. However, Team LZ, just pure domination here coming out from the likes of, well, everybody. Fatboy Pala now on towards the op. Will he hit this shot here towards middle? Simon will actually get taken out here, so great stuff coming in from Zier so far to find that opening frag here towards Team LZ. Ishtar now, oh wait, Check Leon's actually going ham here, picking up 2 frags towards middle. He's in the open and somehow actually manages to win those gunfights. Flash is going to be coming in, and look at the timing. Cold knew exactly when the flash was going to pop. He turned around, but Gara peeked out just before the flash popped to find Cold in a tough situation. Looking back, trying to defend himself from that flash, takes him out, and Swag Esports as well takes round number 3. They keep quite a decent amount of people alive here, so they should have a stable economy here to buy up for the next round as well, hopefully. But nonetheless, Team LZ bringing up the double op setup in this one, man. What do you think about this?
Well, I don't think. Ooh, see who gets it first though, but Spike will be the one that finds Simon. That's pretty big, that's pretty cool. That gives them some mid control as well. But don't think Spike is going to be hanging around because a beautiful sniper stand smoke has already been set up. Unfortunately, it didn't get set up in time to buy Simon some that life in this game here, in this round in particular. But either way, 4v3 double opening is working out for them as well. But however, the flash coming in for Zier is going to be putting Checkdown in check as Cole goes down for a mad sprint to get the 2K. Boxy, pretty rich, Sticky. He's flashed with a beautiful timing. That's Fatboy Pala. And that's going to allow Fatboy Pala to know that there was someone behind him, and he will be able to turn things around and punish him hard for it as well. The off opening is now punishing Swag Esports, and now this is going to be forcing Spike to decide, do I want to save this or not? Recommended, more advising? Yes, you should save it. It's a very expensive weapon for it to be dropped right here and right now. Especially since Zier's flash will be the downfall for Jack Leon there as well. Cole was able to pick both of them off too. Cole still slowly pushing forward, but he's being disciplined. He's being disciplined. He doesn't want to lose his gun or lose his life over just to try to see if he could even get the drop on that opera. Spike able to find Ishtar. There goes the opera for their own team here. Gara's holding up the other entrance as well from CT. But here comes a push, and Gara Cole with open arms. But still, Team LZ will be the one to take the lead here. And three members cost 3 members lives just to try to drop Spike's op, and they didn't even do it as well. It's such a gamble at the same time too.
Yeah, definitely, and just because of that, I think Ishtar here, I'm not exactly sure he will be able to get up the AK-47, but money-wise, looking a little tight here for the side of, well, both these two teams. But look at this aggression here. Spike actually does take down Cold. Spike takes down Simon as well with a very aggressive op. Wait, hello, Zier. You see him? He actually takes him out there, and these ops are reigning supreme here in the hands of Swag Esports. So far, so good. They're actually managing to keep 5 players alive as well. We'll see whether or not Ishtar and Fatboy Pala can turn this around. They have a double op setups here in towards A main, so that's pretty interesting to see. Gara will take down Fatboy Pala, and now it's all down to Ishtar here, as they know exactly where he's hiding. Oh man, this is just a big field bad here. Zier will pick up Ishtar here, and man, I think, 4 of those kills were from the op. 1 of them was from Gara with that M4, so it is looking good. Look at this, the economy from the side of Team LZ here for the last round. Slightly broken, as I would like to put it. A single AK-47, 2 Tech 9s, 2 Deagles now for Team LZ. However, They have won 10 rounds here, so you know moving on towards the CT side, I think they will have a bit of an easier time. But like Esports definitely showing some presence here towards this team by hitting amazing shots here. He's gonna get burned down, and well, it's a 3v3.
Just using the bodies of their own teammates just to get the win, to get the kills, but it's working out for them so far. Cole was able to find Shackling on that sandwich and literally gunning down no mercy. M4 tried to go for the wall, but with the M4, unfortunately not working at all. Almost on the hit, but Cole, instead of using the AWP, he just swapped up with the D-Eagle and just say, yeah, pistol is totally my weapon. The typical, yes!
It's cold, man, it's cold.
FaZe, I remember now. Okay, now I remember what was the nickname I gave Cole back in Cyber Challenge, Cyber College Challenge. I call him James Bond for the James Bond of the Academy of Esports because he only uses pistol. He only does it so good with the Deagle and the USP.
Oh man, he makes those little weapons very, very powerful. And James Bond indeed, man, hitting that one tap towards Boxy was just an excellent shot. But look at this though. Sides have been switched now. Team LZ will be on towards the defense, and a lot of players here from Swag Esports going out here towards A main, but they just fall into the trap of tons of Team LZ players. They're trying to go for the knife here, but that's not exactly what you want to do up against a Glock, because this Glock has 20 bullets to work with. Cold will pick him up in the end, but man, Cold looking so strong with a 20 kill and a 9 deaths. Oh my lord.
Yeah, just leave the pistols to him, honestly. God. But you see, now this is the situation, right? So Esports failed to gain the advantage that they're supposed to be gaining when they were on the CT side. Now Team LZ, they have the full comfort zones here. Now they just have to hold out the angles, but I doubt they want to do that at all, because we know, looking at that gameplay from Dust 2 as well, I wouldn't be surprised if they want to push this mid entirely, and MSG with the ARC spraying out towards that mid was just cleanly enough to get the kill, and they start pushing forward with the MP9 to finish off Gara as well, not giving Swag Esports any space. And what's even crazier is the fact that this map is relatively big and a lot of rotation potential and picks as well. So Esports, they literally need to go back to back with each other to secure, but they're not near each other at all. So they need to cover multiple angles just to be safe here. And in the clutches of men with superior weaponry as well, they're not going to be able to outrun this at all. Chakleon, still the last man standing. He sees the C4, he can go for the pickup as well, but he's only one man against 5 members. This is going to be it's going to be a very clean round for Team LZ, unless Chakleon has another thing to say about it as well, as he drops at least 1 or 2 members, maybe more. He could clutch this out, but you know, he still has quite the amount of time. 50 seconds, he's still spraying as well. There's a couple of tags, but it's like the MP line. It's just spray down with the SMG, and that's enough to have the final say here. Team LZ in the lead. They're 2 points away from match point, by the way, and of course 3 points away to be one of our representative in the main tournament for Malaysia.
Indeed, man. But man, Team LZ just really going ham, going all out aggressive here, going for the pushes. I mean, they knew for a fact that it was an eco round there for Swag Esports, so they took as whatever advantage they could here. And look at this Spike actually going for that glass cannon approach with that op in his hands with no armor at all. Zir will actually pick up an opening here on towards MSJ here, so great stuff so far. Ishtar gone and 60 under here. Look at this, Simon getting super aggressive, picks up 2 kills here in towards the smoke, maybe even a third. No, both the weapons that he had actually just ran out of ammo. Unlucky there from him, but man, that is just a big whoops.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
Fatboy Paula as well. Go ahead.
No, I was about to say that Simon was just using so many tactics, because eventually they'll run out of ammo, you know, kind of thing. So Simon just has to just play with the time here, and then just move forward to go for the spray down here. By the way, Cole, last man standing, slowly pushing forward for this 1v3. He's hearing a couple of movements and sound towards the jungle, but suddenly, ooh, he turns on timing. That's gonna give Spike the one window of opportunity to really pick him up and seal the deal there.
Oof, that was a little tough there. They could not. Team LZ just could not handle the firepower of Swag Esports. You know, they had the ops, they had the AKs, and well, rifles. If you shoot someone in the head, one is already enough. Just one bullet to the head can take out any member here from the CT side. However, Team LZ, they are still here in towards the lead. Ishtar will be able to bring out the op, take the shot there on towards Chuck Leon's. The trade will be coming in here. A 4v3. Look at this position that MSJ has. Oh no, he actually misses here, and Garo will be able to actually get the shot off towards him. Fatboy Paula a little too aggressive with that Swag 7, misses the shot. Look at this cold, aggressive shot there on towards Zir, and they know exactly where Spike is hiding. They know he's somewhere in towards Palace. There's only one way for him to go, and that is, well, it's either going to be B or A. I mean, to be honest, there's only two positions, but look at this angle Cold is holding. That is not an easy shot to hit. My word. They force it up, they win it back, and well, they take the fight to Swag Esports.
But then again, a lot of trades, a lot of close rounds as well. But in the end, Team LZ is the one who's going to be very comfortable with this as well. Now, Swag Esports, it's no longer like Dust 2, where you just have to hold it at the corner on an angle and wait for Team LZ member to be pushing aggressively out. No, they can't do that anymore. They just have to launch people inside. They're good timing as well, but Fatboy Paula with the Mac, you're doing so much damage with the shotgun as well. It's also being such a great distraction to allow the remaining members with the rifle to just pick them off safely from the distance here. But Zero, he was able to get to the back line, doing quite significant amount of damage, but sadly not enough to seal the game for the team. Team LZ, ladies and gentlemen, match point here. They're 1 point away to go to the grand finals, and of course secure to be the first team to be going to be representing Malaysia in that grand champion opening, or that main event itself. Can't wait for it as well. It's a very big event. It's involving 14 countries, by the way. 14 countries will be happening in that tournament for Asia Pacific, the entire Asia Pacific. So it is a great honor here. But for now, Ishtar getting a beautiful pickoff through the spot on Jack Leon, and they have so much control with the mid.
They are making it look so easy here. Boxy does manage to pick up a kill, and 4v2, but man, oh, Zir comes in with another one here. So it's looking pretty well here, but they have to be very careful with the amount of confidence that Team LZ has right now. I think Zir actually spotted out one of the feet here from the side of Team LZ. There you go, Fatboy Paula is down, and Boxy, the timing, you have to be careful just behind you, buddy. Oh, he actually turns around and gets the right timing, gets the right shot there on towards Simon. And the bomb will be planted here towards this B site. Oh man, MSJ, he's thinking otherwise. He's like, yeah, 20 HP, I've got 10 match points to go. I think I'm just going to save this, bring this in towards the next round here, because look at the money here from Team LZ.
Yeah,
$100 there on towards Paula, 1.3 on towards Ishtar. It's not looking good, man. They can barely buy up here for the next round. But you know what? With 10 match points, you know for a fact that Team LZ is probably going to give it a try. They're probably going to force up. And, well, bring the fight to Swag Esports.
It's totally fine, you know, because it's going to be the first round. So they're still going to get that lose round bonus of 1400, because this is going to be the first one that they lost after winning the last one. So, although yes, definitely not the best of buys, but they just have to hold out, because, you know, they're playing CT side. They just have to hold out the corners and angle. They don't have to do some brazen plays towards that mid, just have to just drop off Sniper's Nest right out into the open, into the clutches of Swag Esports members. I mean, honestly, it could go either way. It's starting to look great for Team LZ, but, you know, like I say, it's out in the open. All they had to do is just jiggle the covers. And once again, Ishtar picking up the M4 which MSG had from the last round. Still able to get one member, but doesn't matter. He was only able to get 0, and the rest of the member with AK-47, all he had to do was just spray down on that hold down to pick up the rest of the members here. Fatboy Paula still alive alongside with Simon. He has to seize that, by the way, to try to go pick things off here. Gara finally getting rid of the fat boy, cutting him down to size here, cause he, you know, gotta loosen up some of that weight there. for health reason. But Simon, this time he's gonna be the last man standing. He's not gonna run away this time. He has nothing to lose at all. He does have armors and everything, but you know, with the CZ, there's nothing much to save with the CZ anyway. So you want to see if we can do some form of damage here. But either way, that beautiful Kobe coming in from Jack Leon will be the one to put Simon down to the ground. Rest in peace, brother.
That is pretty good here. Swag Esports, not only will they be able to make some changes here to their economy, but also look at Team LZ. They don't even have money to buy up here. They have to go for at least another 2 rounds here. Swag Esports, I'm sure they can secure this and the round after this. So we'll see how this one goes. Deagles here for most of these players here from Team LZ. But look at this, Jack Leon going big here with the spray down with that third Deagle hit as well. But it's a 1v2 now, and it's all down to the man himself, man. Cold, the man, the James Bond. Deagle is very strong in his hands, but not this time here. Spike 1-2-5 will get the better of him. They will secure their 8th round. Slow and steady, they can easily catch up, man.
Mm-hmm. They're easily catching up, but you know, like I said, you know, it's the loose round bonus. They're waiting until they get to the 4th round where they can get at least like 3,400 in the bank instantly for themselves here. So it's just gonna take a little bit more of a while, but like, you know, like I've been telling people, you know, it's not impossible to win on any round. It's just more difficult than usual, and they're on the favorable side as well. So they just have to look for the angles. But whoa, Jack Leon gonna be with the great fat boy Paula as he was trying to look for a great opening with that USP. Without a doubt, no connection at all. Ishtar getting blinded here, allowing Gara to push forward here. They're looking for a couple of kills as they got control for that mid, and they're gonna be pushing through the connector. Great push, great secure. All that's left is their MSJ and Cole. And MSJ looks like he wants to see if he can try to flank from connector itself to try to get for the kill, but it's Cole. But Cole gets picked off first, and MSJ, once again, the last man standing, trying to run for his life. He has nothing to lose either. He has a deagle too. He gets a deagle, but he looks like he fares the deagle, or at least trying to find a situation where he can go for exit kills here, or exit frags. He finds the first one on Gara, big kill, but the game's not over yet. He got a big tag, but from multiple angles, he's still able to get another one on Spike. Two people will be dropped by different MSG, but in the end, he too will go down.
A potential last round here for the side of Swag Esports. If they keep this going, man, they can definitely catch up, because look at the money here for Swag Esports. They are looking big. It doesn't matter how many players they lose. If it goes down to a 1v1, they will still be able to buy up here for the next round. But now we've got to be very careful as Ishtar's got that op in his hands. Ooh, beautiful blind here towards middle. Can Zir actually hit the shot towards the clear, towards short? Yes, what? He will. Ishtar is down. That's the op gone now for the side of the CG. Will they be able to win it out here though? A couple of things here towards short. Oh my goodness. They are being able, they're just storming their way here towards middle, and they start winning out these fights one by one. MSJ does take down Gara, turns it into a 2v2, but at what cost? He's down to about 5 HP now. They've got the kit on towards Simon, they've got the smoke and the molly to work with as well. And the position that Simon has in towards A main is a genius, but what's even more genius is Swag Esports in through the nest, out through market, on towards B. Big brain plays now. The last remaining players from Team LZ actually on towards that A site. They have to go for that full on rotation now. And, well, looking like a Swag Esports round. They do have the HP advantage to work with as well.
Yeah, but they're gonna be really careful about it too, because like you said, big brains, because they totally understand. Okay, we saw Zero seeing MSJ flanking from the nest. He knows he's going to be getting ready towards that CT spawn side and towards that A. So they decided to go towards his B, but at least that way he can guarantee there's no one here. But remember, they have some form of utilities with the smoke and all. That should be able to set things up. But no, Spike! He does things right. He tries to wall bang off the wall to give some form of vision for Zero. But he's going to get punched in. Now all this happens here, Simon! But Zero will be the one to save the day for the team, to buy them some time. But you know what that means, Paul? That means we're going to be seeing Team LZ back that losing round bonus is going to be reset back to 1 here. But you know, Team LZ was still able to get a couple of kills, couple of kill cash from the last round here. So they can choose to go for the buys or at least half buys in this case. It's not the best of buys for sure, but looks like they're just gonna fully commit here. It's not the best, but it's something they can work with at least.
Indeed, I mean, what a round there. Great stuff there by Zir. Just unfortunate for Spike to actually miss out on the timing there. Gara hitting these shots towards middle, man. He is looking big here. MSJ gonna get taken out, the player with 19 kills here on towards the side of Team LZ. Mid control already established here for Swag Esports, and look at this, the methodical plays. Gara picking up a second frag, 22 kills here on towards Zir, and he is making it look very easy. It is something else. Swag Esports looking like a different team. They've got the momentum here on their side, and they are definitely ready to bring it back. But Fatboy Paula, Simon picks up 2 frags here, turns it down to a 3v3 here, but oh, there we go. He will get taken out. Spike will be able to take down Paula, and they should be able to get these plants down now. 2v3, no kit at all. Chakleon in a very nice position there, taking out Simon, and it's all down to Ishtar now. 1v3, they know exactly where he is. They'll take him out here, and that's 15-11 now. That's Swag Esports just doing what they do best, man. When the momentum is on their side, they will keep pushing through and force their way here to these sites. Force their way towards mid and just make it look easy, man. Just hit those shots.
Yeah. Because like you must also think of it as this crazy thing as well. Like, ooh, 5 nades. This is not gonna look good. Whoever's gonna be holding out at B, whoever's gonna be chilling at B, he's not gonna like this. I can guarantee this. He's not gonna like this. This is gonna be nade all the way to Kingdom Come here. Cole to be prepared with the Eagle as well. Gets the second one, big amount of damage. They're on an Eagle around the same time. Spike didn't go for the retaliation. Spike his nade. That's the first one. There's still more nades to come, boy. All nades already committed as well. No amount of damage, but they just have to hold on the line. Gara, he's already on the side. He's on the bench. He tries to go forward. Sally will give him the kill. Ishtar was able to go for MSJ as well. But looks like Gara barely got out. As thankfully enough, Boxy's Molly will be the one to save the round, as Ishtar will be scorched and burned. And Gara only had 15 HP, Faith. 15 HP.
Too close for comfort. With that USP that Ishtar was holding, he could have easily gone for that one tap. Could have taken out Boxy, man. But what in the world, man? That Molly just spread towards his feet and took him out. 12-15. And at this point, Team LZ, they've got no kits to work with. They've got half armors. They've got the double up setup here. And one of them is actually in towards this palace position. They might go for the double peek. And a shot there coming in. Spike takes down Ishtar. My word. The pre-fire was just beautiful. And at this point, if they go for the plant, it's going to be very hard for Team LZ to go for the retake. But Fatboy Paula comes in with one. Simon does come in with another one here, so a 3v2 cold from that CT spawn, takes down 2, turns it into a 1v2 situation. Oh, Chuck Leons, if anyone can do it, it's definitely him, man. 19 frags so far. He's got a minute on the clock here to work with half armor, and then, well, he has so much time to work with. He can definitely not just do anything. He can wait out the time, and he can keep Team LZ thinking. At about 30 seconds, I think one of these players is probably going to make their way and look towards Connector, look towards Sniper's Nest to make sure that their market is clear. And yeah, there it is, Simon. He's got to move around. He's got to start thinking about where is the possibility. Oh, never mind. Position has been shown. They know exactly where he is. I'm not exactly sure what Jack Leons was shooting at here. He spots out those 2 players there towards jungle and towards stairs. He's trying to go for the pre-fire here. He has to be very careful, as there is only 25 seconds left here on towards the clock. Oh man, this is tough. He's trapped here on towards the side and somehow has to pick up these 1v1s. Spots out the head, takes out MSJ, and this could be very detrimental. What a crucial kill here to turn it into a 1v1, but does he expect Simon towards jungle. Simon spots him
Oh.
out, clears him as well, and he will have enough time to go for the defuse. At Team LZ, they'll be making their way to the grand finals and will also be representing Malaysia in the good old ROG Masters Apex, the main event. Wow. Insane game there. Props to Swag Esports for bringing it up to